Let's get started. And in this video, I will share with you tips on how to create a personal or a group meditation practice that includes releasing tension, clearing energy, elevating your frequency, and setting intention. I'm proposing an 8-step process. You can reduce to less steps, or maybe you'll choose to add steps. This is just a suggestion, something that you can use as a base for creating your own personal practice, or if you choose to share in groups. Step 1 is creating sacred space. So you may plan to practice in your home or outside in nature. It's important that you feel comfortable, and if you're inviting other people in to practice with you, that they feel comfortable, that the space is clean and clear. You can light a candle or use incense or use sound to activate your space. You can use you can activate the space with an invocation. And so on. You can create your own invocation, and I suggest you create your own invocation. Step 2, release body tension, and this can be done also in several ways. You can do it with dance, you can just shake your body, yoga practice, qigong, light stretching, any body technique that helps you release tension. That's step 2. Step 3 is drum technique. This can be paradiddles, classical Middle East rhythms, or other compositions. If you're just beginning drumming, I ask that you please include step 3. Step 4, pranayama rhythm or the hive rhythm. So it's a breathing rhythm or a humming rhythm. And as you practice, you can visualize yourself in a waterfall or a giant crystal. As you drum, you can request a cosmic vacuum to come remove any heavy energy, or you can visualize you are releasing to the earth. Choose whatever resonates with you. And when you finish, bring your attention to the heart space and just rest for a minute in the heart space, breathing from the heart space. Step 5, mantra and drum. So you can choose here 1 to 3 rhythms. I recommend 1 to 3 mantra rhythms, and I recommend you play a minimum of 3 minutes each. If you choose just one rhythm, you'll probably want to play more than 3 minutes, so maybe 5, 7, 11 minutes if you're just choosing one mantra. And then step 6, I recommend a manifestation practice, and I'll tell you a bit about what I mean here. So we're creating a vision that's aligned with our values in this step. And I suggest you look up core values on the internet. You can get lists of 30, 40, 50 or more values, such as enthusiasm or continuous learning, listening, honesty, truthness, freedom, abundance or security, simplicity, and the list goes on. So you can choose maybe 3 or 4 core values. That should be enough. And verify that your vision is in alignment with your values. That's important. And a simple rhythm here is best, a simple repetitive rhythm. And you can choose your own rhythm, or you can use the following rhythm. Brush, 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 teka, teka, do, teka, pa, pa. Brush, 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 teka, teka, do, teka, pa, brush, 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 teka, teka, do, teka, pa. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and... So this rhythm, you may notice, includes all of the 4 classical elements. Looking at this from the eyes of a musical alchemist, we're starting with the idea, which is air, brush, 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 brush. Then the fire for passion, vision and energy for action. Then we add water to the fire, creates vapor, or mist rising to heaven carrying the message for the creation. Then back to earth, pa, pa, for manifestation. And the sonic code, or the sonic field, is particularly interesting for manifestation because the field of intention can bypass the rational mind with the sound. The sound is a carrier wave that can transport the feeling tone and excitement. So another key here is when we create our vision is to feel it. So we're visualizing our dream and we're feeling it as if it's already happening, and that creates the emotion that the sound can carry. And step 7 can be a prayer, an affirmation, and or journaling. Some affirmations that I like, I'll share with you. For example, why am I able to tap into source energy for instant inspiration? Why am I surrounded by amazing people I feel deeply connected to? Why am I so joyful and relaxed no matter what? Why do my dreams and goals come to me with such joy and ease? Why can I do so much in so little time? Now you can choose your own affirmations, create your own affirmations in whichever way resonates with you, or you may decide not to include affirmations, and that's fine too. And step 8, the final step, is the closing. And you can close with a mantra, or you can close with an ending statement that is meaningful to you. And after, you can also send out love and appreciation to yourself, and send out love to the collective and gratitude to the universe. In regards to time, I suggest you plan a minimum of 11 minutes total. And if you could do more, that's wonderful. 21 minutes plus would allow for a more complete practice. But I do understand there may be times in our life we're not going to have 21 minutes or 30 minutes or an hour to practice. So it's better to practice 3 minutes than not practice at all per day. And if you need to reduce the drum meditation plan, I would suggest that you do try to include body movement, pranayama / humming, one mantra, then close. That would be a good reduced version. If you're new to drumming, however, you should also, or I would suggest you also include technique. Some additional tips for you before I end this video. Decide what your personal practice will look like, and if you can, commit to practicing for 40 days, 40 consecutive days. And after 40 days, you can reevaluate if this plan still is working for you, or if you need to make some adjustments. Set up a time of day when you will practice. That could mean you're setting up an exact hour every day at 8 a.m., for example. That may work for some people, or maybe a time frame is better for you. I'll do my practice when I wake up, because maybe we don't always wake up at the same time, but still you're setting a time frame. You'll be more likely to remember to do your practice and not to skip a day. And the third tip, I would suggest that you share the practice with a buddy. If you can find a drumming buddy who's also inspired to set up a personal meditation practice, we feel more supported and inspired to do our meditation practice when we're sharing it with somebody, even if we're not doing it in the same space and time. So that can also be helpful. And great things are coming, and success is assured. Everything you desire or require is already on your path. All we need to do is to align to the rhythm and frequency of our greatest dreams that come from our highest self, that are aligned to our core values. So happy drumming, and see you soon.